strong. I reached you all right. This is plenty.
A bristle from my broom? She pulled it out just now.
I don't give a damn about your men are this and women have to be that. You can keep all that shit to yourself.
What's up, photo collectors? P-Rockzilla back again for another review, and today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Jujutsu Kaisen Nobara Kugisaki. I probably said that wrong. I'm horrible with the names when it comes to these animes, but I know it's Nobara Kugisaki, if I remember correctly. She is the third and final member in the first season of Team 1 or Team A. I forgot what the team is called. That has the other two members that I did the reviews for already, and my boy Gojo. She's a cool character. She's pretty fierce, man. I'll tell you right now. She's one of those characters that you don't really want to mess with, and she always wears her emotions on her face. She's like the way I see her is she's kind of like a meaner version of Sakura from Naruto. That's why I see her. Like, she's real cool character. And like all the other characters in the Jujutsu Kaisen series that I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of them all wearing the same somewhat type uniform. It makes them look too much alike. Of course, she's a female, so hers is a little bit different from the males, but still has the same color pattern. So it's still something I wish was a little bit better, but cool character, and I'm loving the anime so far. Picked this up at New York Comic Con this past year. Did a review for the 3 other figures I have so far. I have 1 more waiting on deck, and I do plan to get the newer ones coming out, or it came out already. So keep a lookout for those reviews. So with that in mind, please hit the like, subscribe button, click the bell notification, and let's get this review started. Dale! What's up, fellow collectors? Die action. Dale. So let's go ahead and look at Nobara's box before we get her out the box. Right there in the front, you got see, these are pretty cool. These little boxes they have here for S.H.Figuarts. Basic, they fit in your bags. No problem at all. I had no problem carrying these in Comic-Con. The only negative I keep saying with the other ones is the limited space for accessories. They don't give us many accessories, man. But anyways, let's look at Nobara real quick. See right there, you got a quick little description there. You want to pause that and read that. You got a picture of the figure there, the little seal going there. Tamashii Nations, Bandai, Jujutsu Kaisen. Right there, you got the same picture right there. Just her name. Another picture of her right here in the bottom. With that, see what I'm saying? What about her wearing her emotions on her face all the time? Look at that. And right here, you got some other pictures, and then here you got some poses you can get the figure in, and the only 2 accessories she comes with. So there you go. Legal information, you can't read half the stuff, but if I want to, you guys can go ahead and pause that, read that if you could. All right, let's go ahead and get Nobara out the box. And once you get her out the box, agree with 2 things: instruction manual and 1 clamshell. And in that clamshell has all the accessories that come with the figure: swappable hands, the hammer, the little nails, 3 nails in 1 hand, 1 nail. You can see a quick look at the figure if you ever want to repackage her, send her, sell her somewhere, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and get Nobara out of her clamshell so you can take a close look in 4K at all the accessories and details on the figure. I said that backwards, but it's all right. And then we have her laid out with all the accessories that come in the package. Yes, it's limited, but it is the one she actually does use in the anime, so she kind of gets a pass for that. So, of course, as always, let's go take a look at the figure first and see all the detail on her to see if she resembles what we see in the anime. And definitely, I've said it before, S.H.Figuarts is one thing they do awesome is those eyes. Because the way they're painted on there, man, I think it's just so clear. You can see like the little glare. Look, you can see the little glare in the pupils. You can see the eyelashes. So definitely you can see from her eyebrows that she's basically a stern character. The hair looks just like her hair. Nice and short, light brown hair. Seam line kind of sucks right there. You can see that big seam right there. If you try to push it in more. So from this angle it looks good, but then from here you see the seams. Right here you got the same suit as all the other team members. Of course hers is different because it's a dress, more like a long skirt or whatever you want to call it. Got the little pouch in the back, nice and cool. This is a soft plastic. So one thing too with the other figures, when you open them, they actually have like this little film on there. So when you put your finger through there, It actually rubs off. I'm not sure it's something to protect the plastic or make it last longer, but it just looks dusty, so I always rub it off. Yep, so definitely looks like her. Has the leggings right here. They all wear these funky shoes. They look so damn uncomfortable. I don't know how you can fight or do any kind of ninjutsu or jujutsu type stuff with these uncomfortable shoes on. But then again, I don't know. All right, so let's look at her articulation. So the head can go sideways. I'll just do a 360 for once. 360. She can look that far up. You have 2 points of articulation at the neck and at the head. She could look this far down. Very good articulation going downward. Sideways. Giggity giggity. Yeah. Arms can go fully up. They're kind of limited right here. They can only do a T pose. Can't go further than a T pose. So there you go. Nice T pose going on there. Elbows. You get double jointed elbows. So you can get nice bend there. You get twist, as you see right there, at the shoulder and at the bicep right here. So you get twist at the shoulder too, right here, and the bicep. Then you do get twist, obviously, at the wrist. And you get pivot. So she could do that. Let's see how far these arms can go. Let's see something real quick. So I just want to see. Can go fully far up. She can go pretty far back. I'm just a little nervous because the joints right here look very small and fragile. So I'm just a little scared about that. But they seem sturdy enough. So that's good. All right. So there's the articulation at the arms. Now see the waist. So the waist, she does have. Yep. So she has twist at the waist right here. And there's only 1 point of articulation at the waist. And then she can arch her back that far. She can do the ab crunch, decent amount, as you can see. Now, I want to see how limited the articulation of the legs are because of the dress. The dress does have the soft manual plastic that you can basically move around. So let's see. It does limit, as you can expect, her split, but the figure can do the split. It's just because the dress is in the way. And obviously, the legs going backwards and forward. You could get it if you want to open this dress up more, or like this, whatever you want to call this portion, open it up more. But I'm afraid that's going to cause issue appear in the future. As you can see, there is separated right there. So I'm just a little nervous with that. But she does have the articulation, and she can do the split and everything. Just like I said, just be careful with the dress portion. At the knees, she does get, is it single? Yeah, single bend of the knee. She gets twist at the thighs. The feet can go that far up. Very good articulation at the feet. This far down. Wow, look at that far down. And you get the infamous toe bend, which is very cool. Always a plus when you want to get that more dynamic posing going on. And then you do get pivot and twist at the ankle. All right, there we go. Here's the figure. Here's Nobara. Nobara. There we go. She looks just like she looks in the anime, as you can see. Definitely good articulation. Limited with the dress, the skirt, whatever you want to call it. But has the articulation capabilities under there. So definitely cool. Love the articulation on the toes. Definitely cool. Now let's look at her head sculpts. She does come with this head sculpt. Now the only difference is obviously the face is she's screaming. But if you see the hair is more of an action dynamic hair. This is more like a free, like a, flowing hair. This is more of like the action, jumping in the air or whatnot. Now with this, unfortunately, you cannot, I don't think you could. Yeah, maybe you could, yeah. All right, so maybe you could. Let's see. Oh yeah, so you could swap out the heads on both of them. So if you want to use those faces with this hair, you could do that. And basically what you got to do is take the bangs off like I showed you right here. Just pop the bangs off right here. Take that headpiece right out. Whoop. Swap it out. Put the other one you want back in there. Put the bangs back on, and there you go. But this one's definitely a cool one. Definitely a dynamic action pose right here. I'm debating which one I'm going to use for her. I don't know yet. And then you do get the other more devious face sculpt right here. Now that she looks, ugh, she's like, yeah, I got you. Ah, toma. And then she has the more stern one right here with the eyebrows going way down. So I'm debating. I'm probably going to have her one of these two on, but I'm not sure. But anyways, she comes with a swappable hand. She comes with this one right here. Little pointing finger type one. Look at that bend on that finger. She comes with this one right here. Closed fist one. Then she comes with the semi-open hand one. Not much. Oh yeah, you do see the fingernails there. Then I'm thinking this is the one that she uses with the hammer, or it could be this one. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. Oh, actually, same thing, just different hands. But this is the gripping hand that she would use with the hammer. And here is the hammer that she uses. Nice paint on that hammer. You can see the metallic paint on there, so it definitely looks metallic. Nice portion right here. Now, the only person I know in anime that uses hammers is Shin from Dora Hedora. Oh, look, I didn't notice that. It's got a heart there. I didn't notice that in the anime. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice little heart on top of the hammer. And then she has another semi-open hand over here. And then she comes with the closed fist that has the nails. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is pretty cool. When I saw the character, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, the little nail thing. I thought she was going to like punch people with it and everything. But this is pretty cool. So you get the 3 nails there. And then you get the one where she used some of the nails already and she only has that 1 nail. So definitely a cool little piece to have here. And she's one, I would say that she comes with everything that she uses in the show. So I guess she fits the bill for the accessories being, you know, complete with her. Just wish it is for the other figures. All right, there we go. So we saw everything in the package. Saw a nice close look at detail 4K at all the accessories that come with the figure and the figure's articulation. So let's go ahead and get a size comparison started. Then we have her standard default pose ready for size comparison. So first, let's bring in another S.H.Figuarts figure. And this is S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Bulma. Another tough chick. All right, there's Bulma. Now let's go ahead and bring another figure. And this is going to be a Mezco figure. And this is the Mezco 112 Judge Dredd. Now, let's go ahead and bring in one more 112 scale figure, and this is going to be the Figma Casca from Berserk, my favorite anime. And last but not least, let's go ahead and bring in a 1/6 scale figure, and this is going to be the Mondo 1/6 scale Batman anime series Harley Quinn, time exclusive edition, of course. Don't follow me, Harley. Don't do it. Don't do it, Harley. There we go. Woo, a little balancing act right there for you guys. Let me do this quick before they fall over. So there you go, quick size comparison. If you have any of these other figures in your current collection and you're curious how she would fit in your collection or display. All right, let's go and get some final thoughts and final poses started. And here we have Nobara with the other characters she's often compared to. And of course, we all know that's Sasuke from Naruto. 2 tough chicks right here. 2 very independent women right here. Definitely cool to have both of these together. I know she doesn't do anything with the hands right there, so I kind of want to have some kind of pose where they're kind of resembling, kind of mimicking the same pose. And I wanted to get it accomplished right here, and there you go. These 2 look so cool together. Now the question is, if you were in the anime, which one would you want by your side? Would you want Sakura or would you want Nobara? So that's the good question right there. So please, if you're watching the review, please leave a comment in the comments and let me know which one would you choose. And there we go, both together. One cool thing what I do like about her, compared to, she's, to me, like Gojo, she's one of the ones that can pose very good. The joints feel like very like smooth and buttery. The skirt, the dress portion is a limitation, but you can work your way around it. So definitely a plus. And normally I give a markdown for like basically the limited accessories that they have. And to me, I mean, she comes with everything she does normally in the show. I haven't done finish season 2 yet, so I'm not sure how far, how long she goes with her powers and accessory pieces. But she comes with the hammer. She comes with her nails. She comes with that dynamic hair. So she actually, for once, I can say she comes with everything that she should come with in that small package. So in this final pose, I want to make sure I included all the accessory pieces that come with the hand effects. And that crazy diabolical face that she has. I love this face, man. This is one, if this was the route I did with My Hero and Demon Slayer, where I collected basically the Figma and the SH or / Buzz mod, I would definitely keep her with that, like that satanic looking face going on right now. Because I love that. That shows her true personality that she keeps like hidden deep within. But more likely, the next pose is the final pose I'm going to keep her in. But in this pose right here, I want to have her jumping in the air, some kind of action pose. I should have swapped out the hair. Now I think about it. I should have put the other hair on there so it could have accomplish the effect of her in the ear a lot better. I wasn't thinking. But there you go. She's got that devious look. She's pointing right at you. She's like, yeah, you want this last nail? So she's jumping in the air, ready to give it to the last demon that's in the room right there. And she is fun to pose. One thing real quick, that pouch on her back actually does articulate a little bit. You can swivel it a little bit. I thought mine was just coming loose. I thought it was breaking or something, but it's not. It doesn't break. It does swivel a little, so I'm not sure if it comes off completely. If it does, I'm pretty sure you can put it back on there or glue it back on there. I don't find many issues with it. The only issue, like I said, would be is that the skirt does limit the articulation. I was messing with the legs. She can do splits and stuff like that. It's just, but this is part of the character. So I honestly think so far, of all the ones I opened so far, she's the best one so far, in my opinion, so far as I'm opening them, because she does come with all the effects. Like I said in the show, she comes with all the effects she has in the show, and she's a cool character. Yeah, in the show, she kind of took a while for her to grow on me, but now she kind of grew on me. I do enjoy the character, and I'm having fun with the figure so far, so not many negatives so far with her. And now we finally have the full team complete. Yuji, Megumi, Nobara, Gojo. I probably said a few wrong. Like I said, I'm not good with the names when it comes to the anime because they're all over the place, and I'm bad with pronunciation when it comes to those names. But the cool thing is the team is finally complete, and now the puzzle actually looks complete too. You have all 4 members there. Of course, my favorite is still Gojo, but she fits in cool. One negative real quick is, as I was messing around with the figure, trying to get her in a pose like this was a little difficult because of the skirt. You can't get the legs spread open too much, and the ankles are very good for articulation, but they're like a little too loose. So just to get her in the right pose, you have to kind of mess around with the ankles a lot. And she tripped over a few times, so it was a little pain in the butt. But I was finally able to get it done. I still want to mess with it a little bit more, but I just took too much time doing it, and I wanted to get the review done. But there you go. You have the full team together. And in my opinion, out of all 4 of these right here, I honestly think she's the best one because she comes with more things, more accessories, and just a more complete figure right there. I just think she has everything you would need, in my opinion. I'm not sure what the Figma version comes with. Usually the Figma does tend to give you a little bit more accessories. So I'm not sure if you get more with the Figma version, but this one definitely looks cool. I like the little details in the hammer. Didn't know the little heart was on there. Definitely cool to have these in hand and see up close at some of the details you kind of miss on the animes. Swapping out the hands was very easy. The joints on the wrists are a little loose when you're messing with the hands. It does tend to move around a little bit, so be very careful when you're trying to insert the hands with the needles, with the nails in there, because they could break off. They're soft plastic material, but they could break off if you put too much pressure on them. Just be careful. But man, look at this team. They look real cool together and definitely look complete and complete the picture for you. When you want to have the whole team together, I cannot wait till they make more of the other teams. I'm hoping they do. They've announced a few figures that came out from the movie, which is the second season. It's kind of confusing. That's one thing with the Jujutsu Kaisen line, the anime, I'm sorry. It's a little confusing how they label the seasons and stuff like that. But I hope they continue making these because I'm enjoying them so far. I was a little on the fence on 1 or 2 of them, but having them together and messing around with all of them, it makes it feel kind of coherent because some are a little bit different, but together they look amazing. I cannot wait. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit that like, subscribe button, click that bell notification. And as always, collectors, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale.